ship that I saw at the pier. No, my grandpa said the BYD is a myth from the East.
My mom was at BYD. She said BYD built your dreams.
Simply an unforgettable model I've ever seen.
It's the most reliable companion to cross the Andes wave.
Is the new beast in the arena.
BYD is my business lounge on the wheels. It makes driving fun and smart. That's the BYD magic.
All I know is it has become the star of the house now.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Can't wait to meet BYD. Where is Lightning too?
Of course, you're the dream teammate you can ever wish for.
He is daring and adventurous. BYD is green in motion.
He is the inheritor of our heritage.
It's the way back home.
BYD has over 100,000 engineers. It harvests sunlight, powering dreams in over 100 countries. Who is BYD to you? This is BYD.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new home of Easy Car Sales. Can I get a rousing round of applause? Now, I know y'all could do a bit better than that. Isn't this an absolutely beautiful facility here today? And you get to be a part of history. Make some noise for that because you're a part of history. This story began 10 years ago, 2015, when Pierre and John brought the first Leaf, very first electric Leaf to the Bahamas. They truly started the electric revolution in the Bahamas. Can I get a rounding round of applause for that, hey? It all started in 2015. They got this vision, this dream started, and here we are today. And you get to be a part of this historic moment in Bahamian automotive history. Now, I am very happy to be your MC for this afternoon. Some persons have walked up to me and say, like, why you sound like, yeah, okay. I'm that guy that makes noise early in the morning. I'm the AC in the AM from Y98, who absolutely rocks your radio, and it's my pleasure to be here. You know, I've been a part of the Easy Car Sales story and family. I'm like the distant cousin that they don't really recognize that often. That's me. Yeah, but it's my pleasure to be here with you this afternoon. Now, this very interesting thing happened on the way here today. As I was passing it's a dirty word to say here, but I have to say it, a gas station. Yes. I was driving past a gas station. I won't say which one. But the interesting thing was happening there at that gas station was that they were having a promotion to sell that stuff, right? That we don't say here. Yeah, it's like Voldemort. You don't say the word in public, right? But interestingly enough, the gas company, the gas station, guess which brand of van they had? parked in front of the gas station with their big logo on it while they were trying to sell the gas. A BYD electric van. And I'm looking at that and saying, isn't this, and in many ways an oxymoron if we'd call it that. You're the gas company, but you're driving electric. That tells you something, right? Awesome. Listen, I'm not going to prolong this experience because I know you're all excited for everything that comes this afternoon. So I'm going to get started with our first presenter, I would say, as he makes you officially welcome the other half of this dynamic BYD Easy Car Sales duo. Please make welcome the co-founder of Easy Car Sales, Mr. John Farmer.
Right. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the opening of our new showroom. Many of you recall... Okay, can you hear me now? Many of you recall that we started selling pre-owned Japanese cars some 15 plus years ago. And one day we got a random call from somebody asking us about selling electric cars. We thought, well, why not? So we went ahead and ordered a pre-owned Nissan Leaf to try out ourselves. And having done so, we sort of wondered, well, why isn't everybody driving electric cars? This is great. So being a used car dealer at the time, we started bringing in used Nissan Leafs and reselling them to the Bahamian public. And they were very widely accepted, so much so that Bahamians started bringing them in themselves from Japan. But we realized in order to really grow, we needed our own brand. So we did some research, and it became obvious that BYD was the most promising prospect that was out there. So we knocked on their door. Stella Lee very kindly answered the knock, and off I went to Mexico to meet Ray Zhu from BYD, and the rest is history, still in the making. We became the first all-electric new car dealer in the Bahamas, dare I say, in the entire Caribbean, with BYD as our flagship product. We are the only distributor and warranty provider of BYD in the Bahamas since 2017. The steady growth of BYD in the Bahamas mirrors the fantastic progress that BYD has made in electric mobility and is now the largest manufacturer of new energy vehicles in the world. And are they not beautiful? And smart. Smart because BYD is first a technology company, which you might find odd for a car manufacturer. But BYD has an impressive array of research and manufacturing capabilities that includes world-leading battery technology, chips, solar modules, utility-scale solar systems, and battery storage, monorail transport system and buses. And strangely enough, more than likely, that smartphone or tablet of yours is probably partly or wholly made by BYD as well. They now employ close to 1 million people globally. That's more than twice our population. They have over 120,000 of those employees are engineers, and they generate, on average, 45 patents a day. That's a day. We, Easy Car Sales, are honored to represent BYD in the Bahamas in this beautiful showroom. This investment shows our commitment and our optimism about our relationship and our future together. It is to bring home to the Bahamian people a technology that will transform the way you drive. It is to the benefit of all of us. To all of you that have been invited to attend this ceremony, it is because you have shared this journey with us and made it possible. In particular, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to the early investors and financiers that made this possible. You know who you are, and your faith and guidance has been invaluable. The road ahead promises to be full of innovation, and the future is here and now. Bloomberg, in December of 2024, reported on a survey of 23,000 EV owners across 18 countries. 92% of those owners plan to purchase another EV, and less than 1% even considered going back to gas. Now, I could tell you everything about EVs, or you could simply try one yourself and discover the reason behind those convincing statistics. Thank you very much, and welcome again.
Thank you so much, John. I think you could do a little better than that for him, eh? Yes. Thank you so much. Now, of course, this is a BYD party, and the BYD family is here with us today. So I want you guys to help me give them a really, really big Bahamian welcome, okay? Now, and the BYD team at home, they are watching online right now because this is being live streamed. So, you know, if you just wave right now, everybody just wave. You're waving to everybody that's watching, yeah, on the BYD page and the Easy Car Sales page. So with the count of three, please, I want you to give a big welcome, right? So, no, well, Coco is coming. Yeah, okay. Hold on, Coco. Your time is coming. Please give me a big welcome on the count of three. All Bahamians and everybody else say welcome. 1, 2, 3. Welcome. Oh, wow. Yeah, I love that. That is awesome. With that said, let's make welcome officially Coco Lin, the Caribbean regional representative for BYD. Please make welcome Coco.
Thank you so much for your warm welcome. Good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies. And also our special guest, Chinese Ambassador Miss Yan. Very, very happy to see all of you here. And it's my great honor to be invited here today. So I am the BYD regional representative of the Caribbean. And the Bahamas is one of our first dealer in the Caribbean. We truly appreciate our long partnership with Easy Car Sales. Without Mr. Farmer and Mr. Jones' efforts and their all team's efforts, we will not see all these achievements here. So I would like to thank you so much. We have another group of people that we would like to thank you. That is our BYD customer here. I know we have some BYD owners here today with us also to celebrate this special moment. So we want to thank you so much. Last, we also have new customers. I asked some guests here, I asked them whether you already booked a test drive. Do you have a BYD vehicles already? They told me no. So please make a test drive after the events, because no matter how many great features we introduce to you, you will truly understand what is BYD and what is our electric vehicle until you did the test drive. So please join us the journey, book a test drive, and see how you feel about the BYD. I'm looking forward to your stories after you do the test drive, please. But last but not the least, last night, I received a message from our Vice President, Audrey Lee. She sent apologies for not being able to join us on this special day, but asked me to share the following words on her behalf. So, our long-standing partnership with Easy Car Sales, your dedication and your hard work are deeply appreciated. We are proud of you, and we look for the next exciting chapter of our journey together. Thank you so much, Easy Car Sales. Thank you so much, all our BYD guests. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much, Coco. Now, I honestly John, I don't know how y'all pull this off. For the mall at Marathon to allow you to actually open, and this is history, the first ever car showroom in the Bahamas in a mall. Now that's an achievement in and of itself. Yep, they've had car shows here and all that, but this is the first time an actual car showroom is in the mall. And of course, I'm sure this is the results of a great partnership, right? And that partnership, this gentleman sitting right here, I'm going to ask to stand. He is the general manager here at the mall at Marathon, looking quite dapper in his suit today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Mr. Onassis Barris.
Thank you, guys. Well, it's Barres, but with a name like Onassis is hard. I have 3 sisters, Tammy, Shannon, and Terry. I get Onassis, but I tell them my parents love me more, so that's the only thing I can say. All right. So I'll start off by saying good afternoon and thank you guys thank you AC for that warm welcome. I'm a little taller, I know. Thank you. Well, we'll put it back for you, AC. I'll look out for you. All right. So. Okay. All right, so I'll warn you in advance, I'm a former politician. I'm also a pastor's son. So giving the microphone to someone like me could be a little dangerous, but I'll warn you in advance. But I'll tell you, like my dad used to say, like 9, 10 times at the end of his sermon, I'll only keep you for a little bit longer. Of course, he kept us for a lot longer, but I'll only keep you for a little longer. So I want to thank John and Pia and also Sean for taking something that was a small vision and turning it into what you see now, which is a magnificent vision. So I just want to thank them for that on behalf of the Marathon Mall family, and welcome to our family. Thank you for that. So the Mall of Marathon, BYD's beautiful showroom, as you see here, like AC said, is the first, I'm used to holding the mic, but I'll do this, is the first of its kind in the Bahamas and will deliver a sustainable transportation option in a cool, comfortable, and convenient location here at the Marathon Mall. As you can see by the layout, the color scheme, the fixtures used, the patterns, the imagery, no expense was spared and no detail was overlooked. So I do appreciate John and your team for what they did in making this build out a spectacular build out. Of course, you set the bar high now for all other tenants, so just know I'm gonna say if you want to come to the Marathon Mall, let's walk down to BYD, let's take a look at what I expect, and then I may get my tires cut. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The bill? You know, I'm accustomed, Richard will tell you, I'm accustomed to sending the bill. There you go. But yes, we're very excited. There's a lot of things that you're going to see at the Marathon Mall on the exterior and interior in terms of capital funding, things we're doing to make it look better. We've changed the color of the mall. This color scheme has changed. It looks more elevated, more elegant for what we're going for. You're going to see improvements to capital improvements to paving, to landscaping. You're going to see some interior improvements as well. Improvements in technology. We're going to have digital directories, those kind of things. We have a lot of new tenants that are coming up on the periphery. The biggest thing I know everyone's waiting, the movie theater is going to be coming back. I know movie theater's coming back, so we're excited about that. We have a whole bunch of new retailers coming as well. 2025 is positioned to be a great year for the Marathon Mall. And with the addition of people like BYD, it's going to be a fantastic year. So I thank you for your time. I thank you for your partnership. God bless and good luck.
Thank you, Onassis. Now, I've been practicing all night to say this and trying not to mess it up. The last time Ambassador and I were together, we were dragon boat racing. Yeah, all right. And it was such an awesome experience, and it's great to be here and to have her here with us today to represent as a Chinese ambassador. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say a prayer. Lord, please help me not to mess this up. I've been practicing long. I promise I ain't gonna do nothing wrong for the rest of the day. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to give remarks Her Excellency, Chinese Ambassador to the Bahamas, Miss Yan J. Rong. I think I got it.
Yeah. So don't be afraid that I have so many pages. No, I'll be short. So, Your Honorable Minister of State, Mr. and Mrs. Farmer, Ms. Lin, and also I recognize my friend, Ms. Kelly from IDB. Of course, many others maybe I have already, missed. It's such a great pleasure to join you here and in this magnificent new home for Easy Car Sales and as well as for BYD. Warmest congratulations. And I must pay tribute to this wonderful partnership between Easy Car Sales and BYD. And also I want to, of course, special tribute to Mr. and Mrs. Farmer, especially the MC said, you started this electric revolution in Bahamas. My special tribute to you. And I was told the story that in this hardship pandemic time in 2020, Mr. and Mrs. Farmer made the courageous decision, during this hard time, epidemic time, to acquire the full ownership of Easy Car Sales. And of course, I was told now, I was updated today that you have more diversified shareholders, which means that you have a larger force to support this electric revolution. So I can see that this decision is not only wise in terms of business, but also it's very rewarding. You see that, in terms of business, I was told you have already sold more than 1,000 BYD electricity cars, right? That's really something, a big achievement, not only in terms of business, but also, I think, in terms of reduction of carbon footprint and also the the transformation of, the transportation modes and, of course, climate change. So I want to pay tribute to Easy Car Sales because you are a strong advocate and also a pioneer in this, clean energy, in this green development. And China is also a strong advocate and also a sincere doer in green development. Right now in China, the whole country is in the transition of green and low carbon development. And also we are committed to do green trade with all countries, including the Bahamas. And I'm glad to, my colleague provide me some figures for this green trade. Because China really enjoys tremendous advantage when it comes to green trade. Not only, MC mentioned, not only electricity cars, but also lithium battery and also, solar panels, the solar cells, and also wind power. So China has, in the figure is that China's total green trade imports and exports reached 1.08 trillion US dollars, in 2022 already, and accounting for over 12% of the world's total trade. And China exports electric vehicles, lithium batteries and solar cells to more than 200 countries and regions already. And China's green products have not only enriched global supply, but also made great contributions to global efforts on climate change and green and low carbon transformation. The wind power and photovoltaic products exported by China helped reducing carbon emission by 810 million tons around the world in 2023 year, alone, in the year 2023 alone. As of November 2024, China's production of new energy vehicles exceed 10 million for the first time, and with a domestic retail penetration rate of 52.9%. And BYD, represented by Madame Lin today here, BYD is, of course, undoubtedly leading brand and has expanded its presence to over 100 countries, am I right? To over 100 countries and regions worldwide. So as I said several days ago in my press conference, I said I'm optimistic about enhancing trade between Bahamas and China. One of the reasons is because I do see great room for Bahamas and China trade in green trade. So in this direction, I believe both BYD and Easy Car Sales, you have a lot to do. And you can thrive in business, but at the same time, enhance your partnership and make greater contribution to green trade between our two countries. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. We also want to acknowledge and have remarks from Minister Zane Lightbourne, who is an educator by profession. He doesn't look it, but he taught me in school. Okay, just want to see if you guys would fall for that one right there. You know, he has been a driving force in so many areas, and he's been very vocal and instrumental with the green revolution here in the Bahamas. So it's very fitting that he brings remarks today on behalf of the government and, of course, being our special guest here today. So please make welcome Minister Zane Lightbourne.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Notice I didn't walk up here with a speech, and this paper in the front of me does not belong to me. And it is a dangerous thing to give a politician a mic with no script. But I'm going to do my best to be respectful of your times. Excellency, Mr. and Mrs. Farmer, all of our special guests here today, including the Model Marathon and representatives from all respective agencies here in your various capacities. Good afternoon. I think the MC is doing a good job. You give him a round of applause. I used to be an MC. I used to be a DJ. And I was thinking, because I wanted to fix the mic every time somebody came up here. And I just was in awe when I walked into this beautiful setup. And I was thinking a good DJ set with some music in here would be awesome. But you know, that aside, as a member of the government, you know, our Prime Minister's #1 foreign policy is climate change and fighting climate change. And we made some big announcements in the budget laying yesterday that incentives would be given to now businesses and persons wanting to bring in even appliances that are energy efficient and that help to fight our battle in climate change. And so I commend Easy Car Sales and BYD for your contribution to this country, because this is our administration's #1 foreign policy. And you are showing and leading the way in that initiative from day one, and I thank you for it. I think you deserve a round of applause. And the location is excellent. It's somewhat in the east, where I represent. I felt bad that I drove up in a hybrid, and Pierre said, "Oh, I can't believe you drove up in a hybrid. I feel bad for you." But I do drive a Geely, yes, and the government has shown its commitment and partnership with BYD because we lease a fleet of electric vehicles at the Ministry of Finance, and the Ministry of Environment has a fleet of Geely's electric trucks, and they ride beautifully, very smooth ride. They don't burn a lot of electricity because I plug it in at home. I just want to encourage you to help us in this green revolution, because this is not just a factor that will help any one individual person or group of persons. This would help a country, a nation. We are affected by what's going on globally, and now the prices are competitive, and even in some cases outpacing the prices of some of the gas guzzlers. I started off in the Ministry of Environment. I pulled up in a parking lot with I'm not going to name the company, it was a big gas guzzler, and I felt very guilty. And I went to the FS and I said, "FS, this doesn't look good. I'm the Minister of State for Environment, and you got to get us some electric vehicles." And so said, so done. BYD was happy to partner with the Ministry of Environment in causing that to happen. And so with very few words, I'm trying to make sure that I haven't gone beyond my time. We know that the government has a relationship with China in many different areas, and we do commend them for being a very responsible and good partner. We understand that our goals that are before us are still, there's tremendous obstacles in the way, but I'm making an appeal for youth who are represented here to help us fight those obstacles. The cars are very affordable. They're very beautiful. They're fast if you want that kind of thing. They're very comfortable. And I'm so proud if I was to insert politics into this brief presentation, I would say when the MC said this is the first of its kind in the Bahamas, I would have said the first of its kind in the Bahamas under a PLP administration. So, but I'm not going to say that. So it's very encouraging, and I congratulate all of the persons who have made this possible. And I would like to say best wishes in your journey ahead, and I look forward to more partnerships together and us growing what you have so rightly started for our country. Thank you very much.
Give it up for DJ Zane in the mix. Yeah. Now, Minister, if you could work this out, let's have a talk with Onassis on the side. We could, open up that little club, first one in the mall. We can talk about that. Well, anybody ever watched the show The Golden Girls? You remember the mother, what's her name, Sophia? That was the older. She would always start off a story by saying, picture this. Sicily. Well, picture this. Nassau. The year was a couple years ago. Pia Farmer walks into my studio on Y98, and I've never seen somebody with so much energy, conviction, and absolute determination to bring about change. And she said to me, AC, I guarantee you, within the next 10 years, what we are doing and going to do at Easy Car Sales with our partners, BYD, is going to totally revolutionize the way people drive and the use of electricity in the Bahamas, and the fact that we are going to go electric. I guarantee you that we are going to get the Bahamas to dump the pump. You remember that? Yes. So, as she comes to the mic, I want you all to help me with something. Repeat after me. Dump the pump. Dump the pump. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Miss Go Green herself, Pia Farmer, Miss Easy Car Sales, Miss BYD.
You're so kind. Hi, everyone. Look at all these people. Wow, it's just great. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're here, you've been part of this story that we've been telling. If you're here, we really love and appreciate you, and this is my job today. I'm not here to lecture you about CO2 emissions, although each one of these cars reduces it by 4.6 metric tons per year. All right, so I'm not going to lecture you about that. I'm not going to tell you about how they work with solar, and we're working now to transition to a greater mix of renewables in our energy. I just want to say thank you. I really want to say thank you to our speakers for coming here today. Thank you very much for your kind words, for your encouragement, and for your support. It isn't easy to try and change the world, but we didn't realize that when we started. We've discovered that now, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it because not only are we doing something for the environment, for the way that we live, for our health, but we're empowering people. That's my number one, really, after environment, is empowering people. Empowering people to stop spending all that money at the gas station, to stop spending all that money maintaining old gas cars. An electric car has 1,000 fewer parts than a gas car. Those parts don't have to be produced, they don't have to be maintained, they don't have to be serviced, they don't have to be replaced, and they don't end up in the dump. I love my electric car. I press the button, it always works. It's not like the other cars. They go like, oh, maybe today not. I'm coughing. All right? I love my electric cars, and I love it that so many of you have come along in this journey. So I appreciate all the speakers today. Thank you very much for all your kind words. I have to check my notes. All right, and then of course, I have to say thanks to BYD. BYD, you know, thanks for betting on a little company on this little island all those years ago. You know, we're small, but we are mighty. All right? We are mighty because we want to change the world. And you're providing us with the vehicles to do it. The different models from small to 7-seaters, commercial, at good prices that are competitive. And you know, when you invest in an electric car, you're making an investment in the future at a fixed price. Electricity generally tends to stay at the same price. Gasoline changes. I don't know what it is today because I haven't been to a gas station in 8 years. Don't hate me. But I know that it's close to $6 right now. Who knows what it's going to be? You make an investment in an electric car, you are actually investing in a fixed price for several years. And you know, the cost of electricity compared to gas is a third to a quarter what you're leaving at the gas station. I vote you switch to electric and you save 2/3 of what you're taking to the gas station and put it in the local economy instead. Let's do that, okay? So I want to thank BYD very much for being our partner for this long and keep making nice cars that we can share with the public, because it's one thing to tell people drive electric, but you have to offer them the options. You have to offer them the choice, the models. Otherwise, you're just lecturing and you're not taking any useful action. Yeah? So BYD, thank you very, very much. And thank you for Jen and for Coco for coming to visit, and say hi to Audrey. And thank you for her nice words. All right. We've also, over the years, worked with a lot of organizations, with the commercial banks, all of whom are represented here today. Thank you very much for always welcoming us, inviting us to your events, and for making it easy for people and businesses to transition to electric. Also to the organizations like the Chamber of Commerce represented here today, the Bahamas Development Bank. I saw Sumaya. Thank you very much, Sumaya, Regina, and the team. Thank you very much also to the SBDC and the Access Accelerator, which has done wonders to educate, to encourage, and offer grants to people to transition to electric. Also, the Bahamas Development Bank offers favorable rates for businesses who switch to electric. All of those things matter. All of those things empower people to be able to make a change. And by making that change, feeling good about themselves, you know, that they're driving electric. Plus, it's much nicer than the gas car. So you win. You win every time. I guess the most important people I would like to thank are our customers for choosing BYD, for choosing Easy Car, and especially our early adopters who really just trusted us. But now, when you go up to our owners and we ask them, how do you like your car? I love my car. It changed my life. I love to hear that. So I want to thank you very much to our customers. And our job is to make sure that you love that driving experience. So from my heart to the electric dream team of Easy Car Sales, thank you so much for coming every day and delivering and doing your best and keeping our customers happy. Thank you very, very much. I love and appreciate you. And of course, the team is led by Ian Johnson, the general manager, who somehow manages to juggle everything, and with great grace, patience, and kindness, Thank you. Thank you for being the rock of the operation. I really appreciate it. And nothing can happen without my fabulous marketing team. Whee! My marvelous marketing team that we meet every week and we're thinking of new ideas and how can we reward, for example, teachers. So we're doing a special promotion for teachers right now. And so I want to say thank you, Nikki Saddleton of Octopus Digital, who is a branding maiden who just takes every idea and creates beauty out of it. Thank you so much. I love working with you. Thank you. And Sean Grazette, who is the website wizard and magician of all things technical and keeps us on the go and accountable all the time. Thank you, Sean, very, very much. Our website is the envy of everybody out there, I think. It's beautiful. I also would like to say thanks to Roseanne Johnson, who is our sales manager, who is always very enthusiastic, creative, and willing to make our crazy ideas succeed. Thank you, Roseanne. Here's Roseanne. Thank you, Roseanne. And also Celicia, our UB student. Where's Celicia? Celicia is studying at UB, creative writing and all kinds of wonderful things. And she helps us every day. So thank you. And the last person I wanted to thank is Raisa Noel, who is my personal assistant. I had to become a senior citizen before I got my first personal assistant. And it's great. I should have done it earlier. Raisa organized all of this. Thank you, Raisa. That's why I can be here calmly speaking today. Thank you. Let's do it again. And to finish, sorry, I know I run over my time. But to finish, I wanted to say thank you to actually the most important people who made this possible, okay? This was a design from a company in California, very high-end. We looked at those drawings by Gensler, and I went, we can't do that. How are we going to do that? We can't build that. Well, Dave Lavin, where's Dave? From Construction Cost Engineering, Dave Lavin took on the project, and you see he's a little pale. He's a little tired. He's a little tired because it was a lot of work, all right? But thank you, Dave. He just kept it going, kept it on time, on budget. I never had any panicked phone calls, praise God. And he delivered for us. And where is our construction magician? Mr. Morris Ford. Mr. Morris Ford, okay. Let me tell you, Mr. Ford is more OCD than me. I didn't think that was possible. But Mr. Ford made sure every detail in this place was done to perfection. Mr. Ford made those curves and those circles and those waves just by himself. So I would like to so thank Mr. Ford for doing such a beautiful job and making us so proud. I want to thank you all. You all made our dreams come true. Thank you very, very much.
And thank you, Pia. Thank you both for dreaming this dream and this dream of an electric Bahamas. I just want to just put the construction team and the design team on notice. There's a huge piece of property over there, just across the highway. That's next. Yeah, so y'all can start planning now, just so you know. Yeah, okay. This entire amazing space is a green space in many ways. And we want to really be able to be submersed in how much this is a green space. So I'm going to ask you now to please turn your attention to the monitors around. Position yourself, and please turn your attention to a nearby monitor. Thank you.
In a world on the edge of transformation, one name is leading the charge toward a cleaner today. BYD, precision engineered, elegantly designed, intelligent to its core. This is more than a vehicle. It's a zero-emission vision brought to life.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Miss Amber Turner, Miss Sustainability.
An intelligent, integrated system where safety and performance is key. Every innovation, every detail leads to this moment. Engineered for protection. Built for resilience. Charged with a purpose. The future isn't coming. It's already here. Build your dream. Charging today.
Give it up for BYD. And if you don't realize what just happened, Amber actually plugged the power source in to the vehicle right here that turned on all the lights. Yeah, that's what just happened. This facility for that time frame was being powered by this car. Now, isn't that amazing? Absolutely awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely want you to continue to enjoy this experience. And I'm going to invite Pia. I understand there's some gifts. Yeah, we like things. Anybody like things? We Bahamians, we like things. There are some gifts, and so we're going to thank you, Ambassador.
Don't give me a microphone. I'll be talking for another 10 minutes. How beautiful. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. So beautiful. Thank you. Oh, all right. Where is? Oh, there you are, Fallon. Hi. Thank you very much, Minister, for coming today. We really appreciate it, and for the off-the-cuff remarks, which were great. Thank you. Such a pleasure. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello, Miss Coco. This is for you. Thank you for coming to visit us and for helping us to do the best job we can.
Yeah, thank you.
And Onassis, you get a gift from me. Wow. Wow. There you go. Thank you, Onassis. Take care. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Actually, everybody is a VIP. So as you leave today, make sure you get your special present. Thank you so much for coming. There's more food, there's drink, and there's sweets coming out. Stay a little while, look at the cars, and then come back another day for a test drive. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the official portion of our ceremonies for this afternoon. We are officially open. We are officially open, ladies and gentlemen. You have been a part of history today. We want to thank all of our special invited guests. We want to thank everybody that has been watching on the live stream. We want to thank Movi and his amazing production team. And I got to thank them as well. And of course, all of the special invited guests, that amazing team in blue right over there. Team in blue, BYD team, Easy Car Sales team over there, make some noise right there. They are absolutely amazing. The team blue that goes green non-stop. And of course, for me, AC in the AM, Anthony Coakley, I give you thanks and appreciate. And you can join me tomorrow morning where we can rock your morning together. Make sure, now understand this, every BYD car automatically tunes into Y98. I don't know how it happens, but it's a preset. It's automatically locked into me in the morning. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy.